Ladies and gentlemen, seekers of truth and knowledge, welcome to a one-of-a-kind experience that will take you on a captivating journey beyond our world. Today, we have a special treat for you as we sit down with the renowned Andromedan Contactee Alex Collier. Prepare yourself for a rapid-fire question and answer session that delves into the depths of cosmic wisdom and unveils the mysteries of the universe. As always, please remember to like this video and share it with your friends and family. That way, it gets seen by more truth seekers. So, without further ado, here are today's rapid-fire questions and answers.
Hi, Alex. If many of the souls came here from the future, does that mean their DNA contains the coding or cellular information about the future? Thank you, Jane.
That's from Jane. Jane, that's why I brought up the Blue Brain Project several times. That's why I have brought that up many times, actually, so that you all would look at that and understand that not only is that proof of the soul, not only is that proof that there are other dimensions, not only is that proof that you are connected to the past, the present, and the future, but it's also proof that you are connected to the divine source and to other elements of yourself that exist in the future. That was the intention of bringing that to your attention. What other explanation could there be for you to have multidimensional structures in your brain that are actually working right now as we speak and connected to elements of yourself in the future? When you actually grasp that, what that all means, and the only real logical solution as to why that exists, one could have an epiphany, a moment of, holy shit, oh my God. Or, if you're from the Midwest, holy cow. Then you realize the big picture. It's empowering once you get that. It doesn't mean you have any more answers, but what it tells you is that the holographic universe is real. You as a holograph are real. You as a soul, a multidimensional soul, is real. And then what happens is you let go of the worry. You let go of the worry because worry's a bully. It only takes from you the energy and the majesty of the moment. It never gives back. It never gives back. It just steals the moment from you every single moment. Once you get that epiphany, what is there really to worry about? This moment is a gift. It's remarkable. Even with all the bullshit, it's remarkable. You know, I mean, the fact that I have to go to Wyoming to get an X-ray now, or Utah, or wherever I end up going. Yesterday I was livid. Today I'm like excited. Well, that means that I'm going to have a brand new experience. I may meet a doctor I really like. You know, now I'm excited about it. Mostly, I haven't put it together yet. So it's all your perspective. It's your perspective to unconditionally be responsible for oneself without being coerced by some higher authority. Well, the truth is there is no higher authority, is there? Not unless you give your power away. So you be like water. You just go around the obstacle and move on down the road. Follow the spirit trail. Okay? Follow the spirit trail.
I hear that a large group of elders have walked in and have integrated on Earth this past month. I know you have spoken about walk-ins for years, the kind that are soul contracts. However, are many of us who continue this game on Earth going to be walked in by a higher version of ourselves? Is that the ascending process in a nutshell?
You know, that's a really interesting question. And my understanding is this. My understanding is this. I have shared with you in the past about those, how we have children coming in now with third strands. There's a lot more than they tell people. They just don't talk about it. Okay, because it's the system, you know. It's the system, it's the matrix. They don't want you to know. And I've also shared with you people that have had near death experiences, many, probably more than we realize, that have come back and they've had, instead of 2 strands, now they have 3, 4, or 6, etc. strands. Well, the more strands that are activated, the more of you can hold in the body because your frequency is akin to the sun. Okay? So the more light you have, the higher your body will have to vibrate in order for it to contain you. So the answer would be, in essence, yes. The earth herself is expanding. She's growing. She is raising her frequency. And as she's raising her frequency, she's expanding. She's getting bigger, larger. So she can hold more frequency. Now, where is her frequency? Well, there is already a placeholder of her in 5th density. Some people have knowledge of the same placeholder in 4th density for her. Well, she is pulling that energy down to her to raise her frequency up. We're doing the exact same process. The exact same process. We are pulling higher dimensional self energy down to this place to raise the frequency of our planet and our humanity. We're doing exactly the same thing. Some of us are becoming more light. Our bodies are becoming younger. Some of us are mimicking the earth and we're getting rounder around the waist. We're getting rounder. um, I hear tell some people are actually growing a half an inch to an inch. They have in the last 5 or 6 years, which is interesting. There's a lot of different things going on, you know? But that's a really, really great question, and I appreciate you asking it. But yes, that's essentially what it is. Remember, I have shared with you when you ask your higher self to assist you here, it is obligated to help you because it's you. It's you. You go to source and you call upon yourself to assist you. So, I promise you, there will be a time, a point, maybe not a time, because there will be a point where our soul groups, having achieved the objective here, are going to look back at what this was and how it transpired and what we've accomplished and go, whoa, we did that? Holy cow. We're going to have that moment. Whoa, that we pulled this off with assistance, but we pulled it off. You know, and we changed an entire dimension with other groups, with other star beings. We changed the frequency of an entire dimension. That's the long-term picture here. That's the long-term picture. You know, there's nothing we're not capable of doing. Literally, there's nothing we are not capable of doing. You just have to know it. You just have to know it.
Hi, Alex. Elena Delan, sorry, Elena Danan told Michael Saller that 9 Greys had been caught and are being held in a state so they can't communicate with their queen and escape. Would this be 9 of the 19 that you mentioned? Thank you, Jane.
It would appear so. It would appear so. Um, there are some things going on inside the moon of Neptune. Well, we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. It would appear that that's who they are. If you remember, Mornay said that they were looking specifically for, they had tagged 19 specific beings, all of which had access to um, the Orion AI system. You shut that down, you destroy it, you eliminate it, and essentially what you've done is you've freed 1/3 of the galaxy for it, it's free. And that would include the home systems as well. Uh, the problem with some of these AI systems is that they literally, the danger of an AI system is that they take over. They become God. which means that even the creators of this AI system could lose control of it. But it has to have subjects that can operate the will of the AI system, which means there's a link from the subjects to the system, and there has to be a back and forth of communication. So the AI can say, I want you to do this, but then the AI would want feedback. So again, I want to remind all of you that the creators of this strategy are in sixth density. They're the ones who came forward with this plan. And it's solid. It's really solid. It's just, we're not patient. We're not anymore anyway. And we want this done. We want to get on with our lives. We want to get on with the healing. We want to get on with our sci-fi world that we can have, and the abundance and peace. We want to live an authentic existence, an authentic life. And we want that for our children and our children's children and the future of our humanity. But this system has been in place thousands and thousands of years. So it's not going to come down overnight, and it hasn't. But it won't be much longer. It really won't. Or as the Q team said, and has said, the hunters are now the hunted. Just remember that. The hunters are now being hunted. So remind yourself of that. That failure point. As soon as that failure point aligns with everything else, the system will come down. The whole thing will crash. And then cleanup can start. Then the cleanup can start.
Is there any relation to where we chose to be born geographically in this life and time period in relation to our role in what is occurring now?
There is probably something to that. If we choose our families, if we choose the bloodlines, if we choose the time to come in, if we choose the place, which would be Earth, if we did come in with other soul groups and we're here on a mission, then the answer to that would be one big affirmative yes. Because timing's everything, right? What's going down here in this solar system is not being left to chance at all. So I would have to say yes. And we've probably, decided, well, while we're here, I'm going to experience all these other things while I'm here anyway. We'll just make it a real full experience. So we'll add layers to it. If I go to that place and I hold that as a truth, then all the stupid things I did make sense. And I can live with myself a little bit easier. And if they're not true, then I'm going to know I'm an idiot. So I'm holding the ladder that I did choose, and I'm having these experiences, um, so that maybe my adventures on Earth in this particular lifetime will be one and done. You see, and then I can go to the beach in Antares or Andromeda uh, and chill for a while. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, that's what I think.
Have you heard about the Wingmasters? And then she says, Dr. Neruda. So she's speaking about the Wingmakers. I haven't heard about the Wingmakers for years and years and years. The
Isn't that
central
from New
race.
Mexico? Didn't they find that stuff in New Mexico?
Yeah, hang on, I'll read this. The central
Wow.
race that is us humans in the future, coming to make insertions to save us from making mistakes. It said that they have time capsules. One was found in the US with big paintings underground in a spiral corridor with chambers. And I remember hearing some of this music and seeing some of these apparently incredibly detailed pictures that look very simplistic. But anyway, yes, the Wingmakers. Some said the winemakers. Anyway, go on. Your take.
I I haven't looked at any of that information in well over 20 years. Uh, that kind of just fell by the wayside. I have no. It's very interesting information, and I don't discount it. Absolutely anything's possible. And I think the question is interesting, and the idea of the time capsule is interesting too, in regards to someone else that I've been talking to. That is interesting. The light just went off. I don't have anything to add to that. If I do, I'll let you know. But I don't discount it. At this point, anything's possible. And I think it would be awesome if it's some of us in the future from fourth or fifth density that would come back and say, hey guys, you know, uh, we once lived in Kansas or Chicago, so we know what you've been through. That would make it real for all of us, wouldn't it? So we'll have to see. This is going to be an extraordinary journey and an extraordinary unveiling for all of humanity. I mean, the aha moment we're going to have is going to be felt throughout the galaxy. No shit. The whole galaxy is going to feel our aha moment. Like those people that experienced that musical tone or series of musical tones on the mothership. That was like an aha moment for them when they experienced that piece of music from Brian Culberson. For whatever reason, it emotionally affected them, and they had that moment, and the entire starship felt it. The fact that we're multiple soul groups from multiple dimensions, they're all going to feel it when we have that moment. It's just going to expand like a frequency of joy, not only physically, but spiritually into other dimensions, because we are connected. to those other frequencies, and the proof is in your own head.
Is there a new government ready to step in Australia when the criminals are taken down? And could you give us a time frame? And New Zealand, says Brian.
What's going to replace all the governments of the world is going to be something totally different. I will use Australia as an example of what I'm talking about. The government you have is one that was inherited. The Australian people did not literally create it. That particular structure was handed down to you by an imperialistic government or ruling power. The people that have been put in place, most of you, some of you, probably never voted for. You probably had corrupt elections as well. You also have a banking syndicate in your country that controlled and manipulated everything in the background, just like here in the States. What if you created a true, genuine republic? Not a democracy, but a republic. And there's a huge difference between the two. You know, here in the United States, all our politicians say that democracy, democracy. We were never created as a democracy. We were created as a constitutional republic. And what that means is, no matter how many votes are on one side, those with the fewer votes are equally protected all the time. End of story. None of the rights are taken. Mob rule does not exist. I think what the Australians are going to do is they're going to create a completely new type of government, a republic. One where everyone has equal rights, where no one party rules anything, where the law is common law. It's equal and it's fair across the board. There is no imperialism. There is no tyranny. To quote Benjamin Franklin, a republic if you can keep it. That's what I think Australia's going to do. And it may not look like America's original republic. I don't know. But if you truly want to be free, then that's the type of government you want, where the people rule, where the people are the power, and the governments are put into place by the people to serve the people, not themselves. Because in a republic, the structure that is built only protects the people. It doesn't give the government any power whatsoever. The power resides with the states. Or in your example in Australia, is the territories. The power would reside with the territories. And the power in those territories resides with the people. We've all had the democracies, we've all had the communisms, we all had fascism. That shit doesn't work. It takes us right to the same place. The people become slaves. Why invest in that ever again? Why? Anywhere, why would we invest in any of that? When the people control their destiny, the people remain free. When the people protect each other, everyone remains free. That's a republic. course, you're going to do what you want to do. But there's my 2 cents.
There you have it, fellow truth seekers. An enlightening and exhilarating rapid-fire question and answer session with the remarkable Alex Collier, sharing his profound encounters with the benevolent Andromedan extraterrestrial beings. As we continue on our cosmic journey, let us embrace the wisdom of the Andromedans and carry their message of love, unity, and compassion with us. Together, we can create a world where humanity stands united, ready to embrace the wonders that await us in the vast expanse of the universe. If you found this rapid-fire question and answer session fascinating, don't forget to hit that like button and share this video with your friends and family. Subscribe to our channel and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on more captivating content like this. Thank you for joining us on this incredible adventure. Until next time, may the stars guide you on your path of enlightenment and exploration, and remember to always seek knowledge and stay curious. If you would like to see Andromedan Contactee Alex Collier live via video stream, we host an online seminar 3 times a month on a Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. For more information and dates of upcoming online seminars, please visit alexcollier.org. Please click on one of the above videos to seek more of Alex Collier's knowledge.